I'm home a little early today, Sunday, Amazon Sunday. I got about 190 packages done. Yeah, it's not bad. Tuesday I have off. I was on a hold down, which on a route that I like, which is pretty cool. So that was good. The hold down's over. I'm going to another route tomorrow, the day that I like. Of course, there's a piece that the CCA life, doing pieces after a route. The cons of being in a small office and there's always people out. Yeah, getting my car taken care of. So yeah, I've switched to a new diet. I'm doing, instead of 2 meals a day, I'm eating 1 meal a day, and it's going well. I've been doing it for 2 weeks. I'm back to eating healthy again, back on track. The diet definitely has put me back on track of eating healthy rather than just basically binging after work on junk food. Um, I'm down to 172 pounds pretty quick. To get back to my normal weight. Got a blister on my feet, but I'm wearing sneakers now. They're not messing with me at work so far, so that's good. Other than that, things are going well. I was accused of being a runner the other day. The other day, the boss was like, "Yeah, we're all covered with the routes. You're going to be able to go home after your route." And I was like, wow, because it was my birthday, and it's rare that you get to go home right after your route, so I was happy all day. And so he went home, and the other boss is in, and of course, I get sent back out again. And the guy's like, "Oh, you're running the route, I'm like, "No, I'm not." But equally, I'm upset, because I'm supposed to be able to go home, and here I am helping you. I mean, he's upset because I'm helping him, so that's just a riffraff. It is what it is. It's like every once in a while you think you got to throw a bone, but at least I got Tuesday off. So I'm doing my laundry today, so I don't have to do my laundry on my day off. So that'll be good. So I don't know. I'm hopefully gonna be able to go transfer sometime. Hopefully, because the travel is getting me a bit sour. 3 hours a day. It's just, it is what it is. But I'm going to stick for it. Just try not to be distracted by that. It's part of the life of being a city carrier assistant. You're not going to be like the regular who gets to go home after your route. So, yeah. Other than that, the single bundle carrying, it works. I'm definitely going to be continuing on just carrying one bundle. And if the bundle's too big, I bind the other bundle, put it in my satchel. And then when I run out of mail in my single bundle, which I can carry quite a lot, then I just pick up the next one. It's just a good way of carrying the mail for me, especially when I'm sweating. Then, I'm not wrecking the mail with my sweat, because now pretty humid and hot out there. It's like 95 degrees today with humidity. So definitely stay hydrated. I'm staying hydrated. Staying hydrated. It's good. You know, the 1 meal a day diet, I can eat bigger. It helps me focus on covering my bases. And who says you have to break your meal into 3 meals a day? You know, why can't you just eat one? You know what I mean? I mean, I wouldn't be able to do the 1 meal a day diet in the morning time because it's just like you work all day. Now you want to cap off the day with a big meal. And so I can eat a big meal and not overeat calories and then not gain the weight back. So I like it for that. I'm an eater. I like to eat. So, and yeah, then I don't have crap in my stomach while I'm working. You know what I mean? I'm kind of empty stomach during walking around and just drinking water all day. And so actually it's not bad. And I'm asleep and I'm digesting the food while I'm asleep. I think actually when you're doing activity, part of your system might not digest food while you're doing activity anyway, I think sometimes. Or some part of the digestion. So I don't know. I'm surprised. I'm not hungry during the day. I thought I would be, and I'm not. So I'm eating pretty healthy. And it's just, I don't know, it's easier to stay on the 1 meal a day diet when you're working all day. If I wasn't working, I probably would have a harder time with it. But it's keeping me healthier. I only have to go to the bathroom like once a day in the morning time, you know, so yeah, carrying the mail. I'm getting a little bit carried away on this route. I kind of invented my own loop. Well, not really. I kind of did it differently. I'm going to tame myself on that because you get curious and you run an experiment. I'm like, well, it would make sense to do this whole loop rather than to come back to it. Why don't I just knock out this little tiny street all at once and then not have to drive back to it? So curiosity, you know what I mean? I did an experiment, you know, carrying a single bundle of mail. It's easy to do that. And it works pretty good. I got done with the route at 1:45 p.m. and I wasn't running the route. 1:45, you know, just 2 months ago, I was proud of myself for getting done before 6. Now it's 1:45 and I'm done. You know, it just goes to show that once you remember the loops, you're going to get better. It's just a matter of experience with the route, and then you'll know the loops. And then it gets easier because now I know all the loops of the whole route in my head to the number now. So then it's easier to load the truck. I still use load truck feature, but now I don't have to put the sequence number on there. I just scan it. And now I see the green check mark. And so it's quicker. And you're going to case the mail quicker because you know the route. So it gets better. It gets easier. And then if you ever want to tweak something, you can pull down from the case the way that you would want to do it. Then when you're on the route, then you just change the DPS up to match what you pulled down. So you're not really spending that much time because that's what you don't want to do is spend too much time with the setup. Then you're being counterproductive. So I was worried about like, well, I am kind of merging all the flats DPS, is that wasting time? But obviously, when I'm now reliably getting finished by 2:30, it's obviously saving me time, especially when I improved on my time, like I think an hour, basically overnight. The single bundle works. Obviously, I guess spurs, I guess, are considered flats. Well, if the spur doesn't fit in the case, how can you consider it a flat? So technically, you're supposed to case it. But the boss, he allows us to. I like putting all the spurs in a tray by themselves in order, having the flats by themselves and the DPS by the DPS. And then I have those three beside me. Then I park at my loop. And then I have three of them. I put the spurs in my satchel. Because it's better that way. It's easier to carry. That's the way I do it. It seems to be pretty smooth. So if you're worried about being too slow, you'll get to know the loops. And then once you know the loops, then you know it. And then you're going to get faster. And then you're going to get better. Eventually. You know the loops, and you know all the... And I'm not running the routes. I'm not. So I put a blister on my foot, and I'm getting it done on time. So I was a person that was struggling at the start. I was finishing after 6. And now I don't have to worry about that no more. And then things get easier because now you're not worried about, am I going to be able to finish on time? And then everything just kind of, gets better that way. And then you get smoother. And now I can do a piece and be done with the piece before 6 after my route. Yeah. So I'm kind of crying about time or whatever, but sooner or later everybody's going to be back. And they hired another CCA, so then I'm going to be bitching about not having enough work. So it's the way it works. So feast or famine. Stick it through. Gas prices, man, it's freaking bad. But I'm in an area where I traded my hybrid in because it's the way that my hybrid was. The gas filled the battery. So driving 55 miles over a mountain, drained the battery, and the engine couldn't keep up to charge the battery while driving up the mountain. That's literally miles. So I was getting bad gas mileage because I just couldn't charge the battery fast enough while I'm driving up the mountain. So I'd be getting 25 miles to the gallon, which isn't terrible. But I have another Outlander that's not a hybrid, and I'm getting 32 miles to the gallon. So the form of the electric vehicle that I had wasn't the kind that I should have had for this terrain, and plus the gas tank was smaller. So it really, I'm saving money with this vehicle just because of the terrain that I'm driving. It's 55 miles, and it's literally up a mountain. Mount Greylock, the Appalachian Trail goes through there. So if you have an electric plug-in vehicle and there's no plug-in sites around, so I mean, what you gonna do? So the way that my hybrid was, my Ford Fusion hybrid was set up where the battery helped the gas. That way was better. I got better gas mileage in that form. So when I was in California, I mean, that was perfect for me because I was driving in the city. So that was a perfect vehicle. I'd be getting awesome gas mileage. But when you're driving in the country, there's no charging stations and you're not able to fill up the battery. So it's just, that form wasn't good. So it was a good decision to trade in the vehicle. I saved $1,600 on the loan. So time's flying. The month's almost over again. Pretty soon it's going to be cold weather again. That's why I don't complain about the heat. I like the heat. I like the heat. It's awesome. I love the heat. So, and I appreciate the people that watch. And I hope you guys have a good one. And thank you.